Hi, beautiful people. It's your girl Melanie here, and today we are going to do a budget with me for my biweekly paycheck. So, this will be September paycheck number 2. For those of you new, this is the grounded dollar. I'm just running my fingers up and down. Here we go. September. Let's go straight to September. Ugh, there we go. And I get paid every 2 weeks. I'm a biweekly earner. And I thought it's been a few minutes since I've done a budget with me. And I've noticed that there are more and more people that are like me and do their bills similar to me. And I've had a few comments. So I thought I would do one and share what I do and what my process is. It is by no means perfect. And one of the biggest rules I've learned is that adjust. If something isn't working or you need to change it up, even for just one pay period, do it. You have to be flexible. All right, so let me start with the basics. Every month, preferably long before the month begins, I write out all my bills for the whole month, the full total that's going to come out. And then, I make little in the bank and I highlight what color it's going to be. Now, if you notice, I have 2 yellows here. That is because August pay number 2 was so late in the month that it covered these 2 bills. This one because I was getting paid on a holiday here, so I would not have had time, nor would I have had my check yet, to cover these 2 big bills, Gym and Roth IRA. Both are automatic withdrawals. So I covered it with that paycheck. The reason I chose utilities is because I always pay my utilities the minute the bill comes out. I pay them. It just worked out that way. So that was covered with that bill. Then the next week, so these past 2 weeks worth of bills came out of paycheck number 1 for September. So when I get paid, as I'm going to tomorrow on the 15th, I will take the next 2 weeks worth of bills, cash stuff them so you all can see, and then I take whatever bills are coming out and I take it back to the bank. When I do that, I immediately come highlight. So this highlight will be green. I will highlight everything I took back to the bank. Easy peasy. Because I am lower income, I have found the best method for me is to take from every paycheck, even in a magic month, which September is supposed to be a magic month. I take 1/2 of the total monthly bills out of every paycheck. Now, for me, oh my goodness, this is such a heavy book, but you gotta love it. Let me go back here. Here they are. For me, I keep this little handy dandy insert that I made on Word. Just created a table, inserted these little amounts. I write down these are my fixed bills. The same bills that come out every month, the same amount. The only variable really is utilities. But because my winter utilities are so high, I keep stuffing the same amount so I can build up a little cushion. Total amount due every month. How much I take out per check. If you notice, this is not exactly half. It's because I give myself a couple extra dollars so I can build up these bills. That's also going to help me build up my month ahead. And that's the total. So basically, out of every paycheck, every 2 weeks, I take $816 for my fixed bills. So we're going to need that later. So let's just keep that there. So that's what I do. That way, no paycheck is overwhelmed. Now, a lesson I learned from the woman who created this book, The Budget Mom, mark your holidays. If they're going to cost you money, mark your holidays. Monday up here was Labor Day weekend. I put a holiday highlighter because that was when I planned to go to the county fair that I went to. I knew that was going to cost me money. I had saved up for it, but I marked it. I started this month to mark my PTO days. I'm taking 2 PTO days next week, actually. This is funny. Nobody at work has figured out I do this. Every year I take off the first day of autumn at work. I have plenty of paid time off. I save up my paid time off. And so I take it off. Well, there was an accident in a schedule meeting. They assumed that the arrow was for me. It wasn't. It was for the other person who was still on vacation. And they put me as taking that day off too. So I'm going to take 2 days off next week and use 16 hours of PTO. That still gives me plenty of hours for my vacation and any like sick days or mental health days I want to take. The other thing I mark is doctor's appointments because I have a copay. I know that on this day that I highlighted in blue, I have a $15 copay. So basically anything that's going to cost you money, mark it on your monthly. That way you know, and mark it exactly where it's at so you know which paycheck it's coming out of. All right, so let's move on. Maybe let's move on. Ta-da! Ooh, here we go. Okay, so I already started filling this out just because it takes me forever to write and I didn't want to like keep you here forever. These are the fixed bills. So, pay number 2, the actual amount. I only know this because we got our check early. I just haven't cashed it yet. I'll cash it tomorrow on my lunch break at work. I write the pay date. This is September pay number 2. Before I was writing the pay date, now I'm writing the pay date, like what it's going through. So this is a paycheck that's going to take me from 9/5 through 9/29. Oh my gosh, I have to sneeze. Oh, I hate when the sneeze gets stuck. Anyways, no sneeze for Mel. So I didn't write anything budgeted because I already knew what it was. But normally I would have wrote $1,300 here. And my actual was $1,354.53. The 53 cents, I still cash it out. She gives it to me. I just come and put it in Fred. So this total, which I thought I'd add it up, but I guess I didn't. So this is 1/2 of all the bills. And we know that that is $816, correct? But I also am adding my buffer this paycheck. So we're going to add another 10, which gives us 8. Oh my gosh, I almost dumped that. Settle down, Mel. That gives us $826. And so we're going to write that right here. This is what we're budgeting. And we know that that's pretty much what the actual is going to be, but I don't fill this out. So 826, oops. So 1354 minus 826 is 528. So that is my leftover, 528. Now, this is the part Mel grabs a pencil because I don't have any erasable pens and I get tired of whiting out. See, I already had to white out. Okay. Now, grab my cash wallet, and this is something that is different for everybody. This is something very personal. So, I got groceries. Ignore my handwriting, it's horrible. Fuel. Household. Toiletries. Fun. Dining out. Miscellaneous. And giving. Okay, so because this is September pay number 2, I already did my giving for the month, so that's canceled out. I know I need $150. That is my monthly budget for groceries. Fuel is $30. Now for household, how I figure out my household and my toiletries is when I'm writing my grocery list, which I already started to write. On the next page, maybe, Mel, come on. I write those categories. Do I need anything for the household? For me, that is dish soap, toilet paper, tissues, laundry soap, things like that. So far, I don't. I'm going to do another pantry check around, cupboard check later today. Toiletries, yes. So I know that I need personal items. I know I need shampoo and conditioner, body wash, new deodorant, and I believe that's it. No, that is not it. I also need toothpaste. So we add this up, and I had already added it up over here. So that was 32 plus 7 for the paste. So that's 39. So you might as well say I need 40. So for toiletries, pencil, I need 40. So far in household, I need 0. Now, my health, and you'll see this when I go to do my sinking funds, gets a certain amount every month. However, if I need medications, it also needs that amount. So I know that I need Nausine. This is my nausea meds. It's just a chewable tablet. They won't give me nausea meds prescription anymore, so I buy my own chewables, and it works like boom, instantly. And I need them. So $6.99. I know that I need more Zyrtec D. I take that twice a day. I get the generic version right here from Walmart, and it ranges between $13.99 and $15.99. So I always say just so 7 plus 16. I just say 16. If it's less, that's great. So I know for health, I need 23. So we're going to add health over here because this is a variable that I'm going to spend. I'm going to spend when I go grocery shopping. If that makes sense, I hope it does. So I know I need 23 for health. All right. And then that's how I figured that out. So even though when I'm doing expense tracking, and I really hope you're doing that, in my categories, household includes toiletries, decor, cleaning supplies, any furniture, things like that. Toiletries come under household only because you don't want too many main categories. So I know this. But in my cash wallet, it's its own thing, so I can keep track easier that way. I hope that all makes sense and I'm not rambling a mess right now to you. Fun. Do I have any events coming up? Let's do a double peek. I don't believe so. Oh, yes you do, Mel. Yes you do. You have 2 days off right here. Is that going to cost me money? Maybe I'll go take myself out. So let's put some money in fun. Just in case. Let's put 20 in fun. Dining out, we're going to give 20. Miscellaneous, 0. I don't know why I did it like that, but that's okay. All right, so let's see what we've got. So $283 in my cash wallet, my variable expenses, things that change. So I know that that's actually more than I've been having. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. In my variable, and that kind of stinks, but I need more things right now. So it's time to bulk up. So we take 528 minus 283, and that leaves me with 245 for the next 2 weeks for savings challenges, sinking funds. Okay? All right. Sinking funds first. Savings challenges for me are always second after these. So I created this insert too. I don't know if you can see that. Kind of. Kind of. I wrote what fund it is. So basically what envelope, what kind of fund, the total amount for the month, and how much per check I take out. For me, this is a fixed thing, just like my bills. These are all my high priority up here. These are my low priority. What are my high priority totals? Low priority totals, total needed. So per check, I need $87 automatically. So if you take that out of the 245, it's only going to leave me with 158 for savings challenges. It is what it is. It is what it is. And my sinking funds need help because they are empty, a lot of them. All right, I can't write with that bracelet on there. So we had, take your leftover, we had $245. And in high priority, I just write it. High priority, I need, what I say? Come down here, per check. I need 50. So 245 minus 50. And then low priority, I need 37. Minus 37. Okay. And then when I do my cash breakdown, I will break down like what specifically I need for bills. That leaves me with 158. Well, what else do? I do Travel Tuesdays. So let's take, and we do that twice. Well, let's just try once. Let's take 30. I need Freebie Friday. That is another 50. I need Sunday savings. That is 30. And that leaves me with 48. So we can actually do another Okay. See, this is where Mom gets herself all messed up. Okay. Let's do 50, and I will do 2 Travel Tuesdays at 25 each. See, you don't have to have a lot. You work with what you got. And this month, this is what I got. Let's try that again. So go back. 245 minus 50 minus 37 minus 50 minus 50 minus 30 leaves me with 28, and that is going to go, that is a perfect amount actually, and that is going to go in my month ahead. It's actually $1 over, but that's okay. I don't have to put anything towards debt right now. That is another paycheck. So added this all up, that is 245. Leftover is 0. Cross this off. And we got total inflow. I haven't sold anything this weekend, so I didn't add any side hustle money. So my total inflow is this, my paycheck. If that changes, I'll add. So it is your total inflow, your income, minus number. Oh, well, you can add these all up, but I just minus something separately. Minus 528, minus 245. Oh, no. Minus. See, that's how you mess up, Mal. 1354 minus my total, not the leftover, silly girl. 826 minus total 283 minus 245 equals 0. A big fat 0, because I'm a 0 based budgeter. I want to know where everything is going. It's the only way I can do it. And there we go. Ta-da! And then we come over here, and this is where you do your cash breakdown, my denominations, what do I need, your priority goal. I'm not sure what my priority goal is, and that's okay too. I'm not sure. I do know that I need a lot of bigger bills when I do my cash breakdown this paycheck, because I have so many ones that all my envelopes are bulking out. So we got to do a cash condensing. Other than that, I don't. Oh, see? You mixed one. Now you got to go back. We will do. Oh no, that stays 30. I'll figure it out later. If I do side hustle, I will add my other savings challenges. If not, they'll have to go next week or next paycheck. All right, so that is that. I'm not going to bore you with the cash breakdown. These have to stay together. Is how I know what to put. And I just put those in the back and I pull them out every paycheck. Uh-oh. And there we go. And before I let you go, PK pause. Okay, before I let you go, I wanted to update you on the watch hours party and where I'm at. I currently have Budget by Camilla running in the backgrounds. I have finished Budget to Blessings, Savvy Girl Saves, Coco Cabana Budgets, Aunt Nessa Budgets, and Alex Does It All. Yay! I've added a few more. If your name is not on here and you need watch hours, please let me know. Playlists. If you don't have them in a playlist, I know a lot of people won't watch. I still do. I just create a playlist for myself. But I will say it's much more helpful if you put your videos in a playlist. Somebody did let me know that because I've put mine all in the same playlist, it makes it harder. So, I mean, when I have a couple hours extra time, I'll try to split my personal playlist up. But for now, it's all in the same playlist. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you and give you guys an update and remind you, if you need them, let me know so I can add you to the list as well. All right, everybody, I hope you have a beautiful week ahead. I will see you soon. Travel Tuesday. Happy savings, everybody. Bye.